Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and this is Raxus from Raxus Online, and I hope that everyone has already moved on with the Jackie G RN whatever video that has happened, and that I've already forgiven Jackie and Stanford College, because what else can they do, guys? They've already apologized. Jackie will most likely have problems with her own employer, and that if she ever gets fired, she will have problems landing other jobs. And I hope that you could like find it in your heart to be more forgiving. You've already given your constructive criticism. I don't know about the others who has turned into harassment and bullying. I hope you guys will look at the mirror and understand that what you're doing is wrong also. I understand how you're hurt. I was a nurse for 10 years before arriving here in Canada, but let's move on. So, now before we continue, I forgot this one. I should have done this at the start of the video. Just a disclaimer, the information in this video is unofficial and should not be used for immigration or any legal use. Now, this is only a guide for you guys to help you in the right direction. It is still advisable to get immigration and legal advice from immigration attorneys and Canada registered immigration agencies. Let me turn off my desktop audio. I am so sorry. There you go. Somebody was messaging me. But if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, reactions, the comment section is available below. So I will welcome any constructive criticisms. But please be civil about anything, especially if you have violent reactions. I know that there will be people who will be offended in some other way. I just don't know why. I found a post in the Facebook group Registered Nurse in the Philippines asking about the personal support worker job. And then we were talking about it, and then some people started asking how to apply for PSW. And I unfortunately, you can't do that directly. You have to migrate here in Canada first before you're able to apply. And then they asked about the program that I use. And interestingly enough, it is the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, the QSW, but they have a new name about it right now. It's been updated. So I applied for the Quebec Skilled Worker Program in 2014. And it was by chance because a friend of mine was applying also, actually a co-worker, a colleague in the government hospital that I work in. And I applied in 2014 and I landed here in Canada in 2019. Yeah, it took me 5 years, and the total cost of my application was somewhere around 300 to 400,000, not to mention the fact that I had to bring show money of another 300,000. So it was an expensive process, and that's the thing about immigrating. It's not just about wanting to get inside another country. They make you fill up forms, they check your background, they even check your family if you have any problems, and they will even check your medical status. And that's one of the things that I will talk about in future videos, how to prepare for immigration. So the thing is, Quebec Worker Program, the process that I did before was a pen and paper application. So it meant that I had to fill up a form. It was a PDF, and had to fill it up and had to print. I had to preserve the QR codes, or I think there were some codes printed on the paper that I had to make sure that it would not be creased. And then I sent it via DHL, via courier. And when I sent it in 2014, I received like an acknowledgement letter that they have received my application, my interest to apply. And then it took about 3 years before I got a reply, which was asking for more documents. Like I was asked 2 times to provide more documents, and they asked for a complete translation of my transcript of records. It's going to be one of the things that I will be telling you guys how to do and how to prepare for, because they wanted the document. They sent the documents. They sent the request to me at about June, and they wanted the documents, the TOR, to be sent by in 3 months, I think. So June, July, August, like somewhere around October. I did not wait for the deadline to pass, and my university actually took a long time to translate my TOR. And since I went from one school to another university, so I had to get transcript of records for two of my of my colleges, and that was a very difficult time. I had to skip work to be able to do that, because they require you to be there in person or in the university to get your document translated and stuff, and or you have a special power of attorney, which is a bit of a hassle. So continuing, Quebec skilled worker, I have good news and bad news. So it depends on on how good or bad they are to you guys. So the good news is the process now is faster. It's significantly faster compared to when it was in 2014. That's because in 2018 they started what they called the Arrima portal. So the Arrima is a French word, a shortened French word to combine or to stow, or like it is a consolidated website for Quebec for all of the applications. That's the portal that they have here right now, and that's for the registered skilled worker program. And then it's also easier because you only have to do it online. So you just have to fill up the form. There is going to be a questionnaire there. The process will start as an expression of interest before you start the whole immigration thing. So we'll take a look at the website that you can peruse. Every website that I will be looking at, you will be able to see it in the description below. Each link, you will be able to see it, and we will start with the Canada website first. So I would like to tell you guys that if you are going to visit websites, please be careful not to visit a fake website. You'll be able to know that. Let me increase the size of my cursor size. Cursor thickness. Mouse pointer, sorry. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Does this work? Okay, it's now bigger. So if you look at always refer to the website that I have pasted below, and it should be this one. It should be canada.ca, and there should be the padlock sign there that says that your connection is secure, and it should be valid with a certificate that is valid. So if you just check this website here to make sure it's not spoofed, check the padlock icon. Be safe in giving out your information. You don't want to apply to a website and then when you arrive in Canada, you will experience identity theft, and you just realize that you already have like 10 credit cards open in Canada, or a house was loaned under your name or whatever. So be careful in filling out websites. Not all websites are safe. You might think that you are only answering a questionnaire, but the information can be used by bad people. Okay, so this is the website that we will first. Number one, we'll go first. It is the Canada.ca website about the Quebec Quebec selected skilled worker process. Now this is the already the whole federal stage. So under this one, it is about it will tell you for the whole process, but the process that they don't talk about here is the one that is on the Quebec side. Okay, so this is the federal phase wherein you will see that you will have like 1,325. This is not the whole amount that you will be spending on. This is only for the federal stage, which is this is the second stage over here. So to immigrate in Quebec, you have the 2 steps. They actually simplified it into 2, but it's actually a series of steps. We will now go to the Quebec website itself to see the Arrima portal process. You will come back to this one when you can do the who can apply, how to apply, after you apply and prepare for arrival. This page assumes that you already passed and got your selection certificate. So come back to this website if you ever have your selection certificate already. We will talk about the Arrima portal. The first thing that you have to do is to visit the Quebec website, and that is quebec.ca. Okay, that's not quebec.com or whatever. So they have explained here. This is the Quebec Skilled Worker Program. Let me just check. Okay, let me make it bigger for you guys. There you go. Okay, I think this one is the best. So you have here completing an expression of interest in immigrating to Quebec. Now this 15 to 17 months, this is only for the federal stage. This does not include the Quebec stage, okay? So you have here, yes, it is free of charge to start your expression of interest. It is filed online, that you just have to log in the website, and you don't need to pay anyone. Don't be fooled into paying any agency or any person doing this one. So there is just a little bit of a problem for this, okay? Yeah, they say here that if it is an authorized representative, so you have to make sure that you are choosing a person, because if you write there a person that's not authorized, your application can actually take a longer time to verify. So these are the conditions. When you, this is just an expression of interest, okay? This is not the application process itself. So you have to be 18 years old, older, you have intention to live in Quebec, and intend to work in Quebec and in a job that you are doing. So the expression of interest that's the selection certificate. Oh no, this is just the expression of interest, not the selection certificate. So once you submit your application, it is good for 12 months or 1 year. So if it is past 12 months, I guess you will have to resubmit your application. So these are the information that you will be providing. So you have their personal information, contact, family situation, status in Quebec, if you are residing in Quebec right now, in any capacity, either from visit visa, working visa, student visa, or whatever. Education, work experience, if you have a job offer, which is very good, but very hard to get. Knowledge of French and English, and other additional information. Don't worry, I actually have a form or a table for you guys to calculate your points, and I think you need a point of 530 and above to be able to get an invitation. So these are the other stuff that you can that you will be adding to your application for it's just the interest part, okay? I will repeat that. This is just for the interest. So what happens is that you will lodge your application of interest, and then if you get selected, that's when you get your selection certificate or selection of acceptance, and then you start the federal process, which is the previous website that we took we watched first. So first is you will have your creation of account in the Arrima platform, and you will have an email. So be careful of fraud again. Make sure every time you open a website, there is the secured website over here, and that it is the proper URL. Now here's the bad news. I was telling you of the good news, which is it's already fast. It's already done online. You don't need to print anything. You don't need to print a lot of pages or anything at all. You can submit everything online. This is the problem right now. So this is the Arrima portal. The Arrima means storage, or it's just like this is the combined website in every application of people wanting to live in Quebec, migrate into Canada via Quebec. This is the website, and it's only available in French. The thing about my application, guys, in 2014, I was able to do it in English. And with the language requirement, I scored a bit high in IELTS. So all of my points, I was able to reach the required number of points to be able to get a selection certificate and be able to migrate here. The only problem now is that they are really pushing hard for the French language. So if you are in the Philippines right now, then I highly suggest, learning a new language is a useful skill, It's something that I can't really say that I'm good in French at. Like I'm having a hard time understanding that. Yeah, I forgot my French. Actually, I'm not very good in French, but number one thing, if you are going to consider the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, is you have to learn the French language and be fluent enough to be able to read all of this and then go through the process and apply using the Arrima portal, and you will be able to like get your selection certificate in a short period of time. But what about the points? What about the points that you need? They actually have an online tool, which is an unofficial tool that you can answer, and then you will get the number of points. So depending on the job that you will have, they have here 0312 NOC code for nurses. And I think they have already a new point system. I just don't know where they got the 562. I think they have already a newer system, more, I think they already include there your medical exam and everything else. So this is the process for the CSQ. These guys here will be able to get a selection certificate. And once they get their selection certificate, they will then start the federal process. The total cost for the selection certificate during my time was about $75, if I remember correctly. No, $700. I was off by a couple of decimal points. $700. I know because I remember like I paid for it like 25,000 pesos. And then there was another one that was 15,000 pesos. Overall, 70,000 pesos. So if you are planning on applying for through the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, I think now they are really pushing for French language, which is their right actually, because Quebec is one of it's the French speaking province in Canada. And I don't know if there are any application process that will not include French language. As you have seen, they've already put English language with only one, like a maximum of 2 points for every area from the speaking, listening, reading, writing. So QSW right now, you need the French language, and that is something that I'm not proficient at. And well, I think that's about it. This is, let me see, the portal. Yeah, this is the website for, this is the, this is the website for wherein you can get the the point system that you will be eligible for the selection certificate. So am I single or married or divorcee? I think I'm single. Yeah, I'm reading this according to the language that I know right now. So I am 30 years old. And I've completed university. The number of, I think when I answered this, it was just up until cycle 3 or third 3 years. So travel information, let's see, I forgot what's the list. This is for the NOC. Where do we get nurse? Wow, they don't have nurse anymore. Infirmier. They don't have the nurse. Oh, there it is. Infirmier, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Yay, I can see that over there. Let me just, there. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which is Section A. Let's put Section A for that one. Let's continue. Okay. No, I didn't. Why can't I answer no? I don't have a education in Quebec. Why can't I answer? This was a part in the application that I filled up in. I didn't fill it up because I did not have any education in Quebec. I it should be 0. Maybe I'll just put here. Yeah. So this one means that I don't have any diploma in Quebec. So travel, travel, travel. Let me just check this one. So this means the months. How do I put this? Let's just put there. How many months is in 10 years? oh, oh my God. 10 times 12 is 120 months. Oh my God. What happened to my brain cells? 120. What the? It's just right there 50 months. I guess they have the maximum already at 99. Oh yeah, let's put there 50. Travel. 0, because I don't have any experience working in Quebec. Experience traveling in Canada. Work in Canada aside from Quebec. Let me see. This video is already getting so long. I hope you guys are still watching. I'll put the link below, and hopefully that you'll be able to make sense of this one. I'm going to put 0 on this one also. What's this? Actual employment? Am I currently employed? I think. Are you currently employed? Yeah, we'll say yes. Oui. Diagnostic professional experience. Okay, so the NOC, we will use this one 0312. 0312. How long have I worked as in the profession that I have mentioned? Let me see. We'll do more than 36 months. Do I have an employment offer? Offre d'emploi validé. No, I don't. None. Link. This is the part that have I been able to pass a French language exam? No, I haven't. We will have to answer none for this one. Have you taken a French test in the past 2 years? None. Okay. So I have the following here. At age 30, you get maximum points. Oh, actually, it's pretty much the same as the form that I have here. It's just that it's multiplied by a factor of 10. Recommends. Wait, what happened? I did not see that. Okay, let's breeze through this one. I'm single. I am 30 years old. I finished university, let's just say 3 years. That's the equivalent. Section A for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. No diploma or education in Quebec. Professional experience more than 50 months already, which is, let's just say 5 years, 60 months. Zero for this one because I have not worked. Work experience in Quebec, zero. Work experience in other parts of Canada, zero. Diagnostic, no, this is, am I currently involved in employment? What am I? I'm sorry, it's already 11 p.m. here in Canada. So yes, I am currently employed. This one, it's, what was that again? 0312 as a nurse. Continue. So my experience as a nurse, more than 3 years, very good. No employment offre d'emploi validi. Nope. I have not. And these are my points. Let's get a calculator because I'm poor in math. So we have here 130 plus 83 plus 60 plus 0 plus 100. Oh no, yeah. So currently, I would have a point total of only 373. And it says here you need a points of 562 or higher. So with Quebec's new system, I would not have passed. Yeah, they put zero for they put zero for immediately for English language. If ever I got like this one, like I had like 100 for the points for French language, and then some points here in English. I think I would be able to. I would be able to at least get the 562, and the system is the system is weird right now. But anyway, just as you can see, I only got 307. My God, I wasted my time getting a calculator, and the points are over here. This is so silly. So, if you want to try out and see if you are able to apply for the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, I will give this link here below so that you'll be able to see if you pass the points or not. Let me just check if I answered yes for the French language. Single 30. Section A, no diploma. We'll have here 60 months. 0 for this, 0 for this. Currently employed. Let's just put the 0312. Wow, I don't think they already have this. How about we write here 3413? No, nope, it should be nurse. More than 36. No employment, and then we'll say yes. I think the best exam here is a B1, I think. Underwriting, let's just say B1. Oh, they give you the English afterwards. So this is, or let's just say you got a 7.5 in speaking and IELTS. We'll have, oh, the point system is different per band score for an English expression oral. This is for speaking. Let's say you got president. This is listening comprehension oral. Speaking, let's say you got 6.5. ICRI, comprehension ICRI, writing, you got 6.5. What's this? Okay. 480. What area do I need? I think you need this one. I don't think the NOC for nurse is already good enough. But anyway, that's about it. So unfortunately, I don't think the Quebec skilled worker pathway is a good pathway for nurses right now, unless if you are fluent in French, which I would encourage you guys to start your French classes if you want to. Okay, if you want to. Maybe a next video that I will be doing is the actual federal stage. You can actually, with the website that I have here, which is canada.ca, you can make your file here. So my application, as you can see over here, you can make your application, and there's also an immigration program. The thing that you can apply for is express entry. You have also the provincial nominee, which is basically the same as the Quebec skilled worker program, but this time this is for per province. They have their own requirements, but they will take the IELTS as your language proficiency. This is the new one, which is the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. You can apply also this one, and the others they have their own requirements also. So you don't need an agency. If you have any, if you are confident in browsing all of this on your own, you don't need an agency. The forms are downloadable, but you can also ask other people for help. There's a website, forum site that I could suggest to you guys, but it's something that you have to be sure that you're not clicking links to very weird websites. Always stick to the Canadian website, which is .ca, and has the padlock symbol over here. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope that you have learned from me, even though that this is, I'm still an amateur in vlogging, by the way, and saddled with like extreme introvert shyness, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. This is Raxus. Everyone take care. God bless.